Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a bit of a different video, kind of like the videos I made when I started off YouTube. It's similar enough to a video I made a year ago where I made fan art for a load of famous people and TikTokers and YouTubers and whatnot, and I sent it to them just to see what the response would be. This time it's a bit more simple, but it's a bit more broad. I'm going to DM Harry in the edit, just insert how many celebrities I DM'd in the end. That many celebrities and, TikTokers, YouTubers, whatnot, to see what their favorite movie is. But yeah, if you like your movies and your shows, stick around, maybe subscribe. And if you are subscribed, click the notification bell, because that also really helps. Whenever you don't miss a video, it works out really well for everyone involved. Well, mainly me. But yeah, so similar enough to the last one of these videos I made, just for the next couple of days, I'm just going to kind of check in and see what the response is. And I will check in tomorrow. I find it highly unlikely that I'll get any responses in the first day, but yes, so I feel like the vibe we're going for is definitely YouTubers, because they're more likely to respond, because they'll appreciate what I'm doing, I feel. Anyone who followed me after that last video is definitely getting a message, and I am going to be hopeful. I am going to DM some Irish celebrities and some actors and actresses, maybe some directors, because although it's like so unlikely that any of them will respond, there's a very slim chance, and we're just going to take that slim chance. If you would like to know how you can win a £25, which is basically €30 Amazon gift card, stick around till later in the video, where I'll tell you how you can win it. Now at this point you might be wondering, Harry, the title of the video and the intro don't really add up. In the title you said actors, and in the intro you said celebrities, influencers, TikTokers, YouTubers, podcasters, and whatnot. That is because I kind of changed the format. This is actually a week later, it's not a day later, because although after a day I did get some responses from some YouTubers and TikTokers and podcasters and whatnot, I didn't really get any responses from any actors, and I kind of figured that actors and directors and writers and whatnot are kind of who the main focus was for this, because me personally, I want to know what my favorite actors' favorite movies are. Are they going to say their own movie? Are they going to say what inspired them to become an actor, And, all responses are hugely appreciated, and I'm first going to go through the TikTokers, the YouTubers, the podcasters, and whatnot first, and then I will talk to you about any actors that got back to me in the last week. David Vujanic, the face behind this meme, and obviously more famous for his footballing exploits, simply says, City of God. Cool. Cam Kirkham, one of my personal favourite people on all of YouTube, and co-host of one of the biggest podcasts on Spotify, TMI, gets back to me and he says that The Dark Knight is one of his favourite movies ever. Speaking of podcasts, one of the podcasts that I listen to the most, which I found through Letterboxd, is the 70mm podcast, and I got not one but two hosts from that podcast to get back to me. I managed to get Danny and Proto-Lexus to get back to me, so here's their movies respectively. Danny's were The Rocketeer, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Psycho, and The Godfather, and Proto-Lexus's were The Long Goodbye, Nacho Libre, The Matrix, and Interstellar. Speaking of Letterboxd, all of these movies that are recommended will be on a list on Letterboxd, which I'll link in the description, and if you're a long-time subscriber of this channel, you'll definitely know some of the actors at the end, so it'll be pretty cool to know what their favourite movies are. So yeah, if you're ever in need of something to watch, this would be a cool list to go to. Now, Els the Witch, the infamous victim of the Stephen Tries Pancake Day chat up line.
I thought Pancake Day was yesterday.
Obviously, she's more famous, again, for more things than just that meme. She's a really successful host and stuff for the Premier League and for football. And I've seen her doing the rounds on TikTok as well, interviewing Love Islanders. So, good on you, Els. She says that she loves the Anchorman. Oh, I'm so happy! And lastly, from YouTube, Adam Pacitti, the co-owner and host of one of my all-time favourite YouTube channels growing up, says his favourite movies are Drop Dead Fred, Mary and Max, and The Silence of the Lambs. Now for a few TikTokers. Justin Daniels says Django Unchained and There Will Be Blood. Henry Calvert, one of my favourite people on TikTok actually, says for him that it's The Goonies. And Nils Ottosson gives us a few with Avengers Infinity War, The Batman, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Lord of the Rings. And finally, actor stroke comedian Owen Colgan, who if you're not from Ireland, he's a pretty big deal around here.
I was about to throw a punch, and then he looked at me in the eyes, and I go, he goes, am I your father? I said to him, and he goes to me, am I your son? And we just hugged it out. He
actually turned out to be a really nice guy. He says Rocky, Dead Man's Fingers, and The Room. And that's actually a pretty amazing segue into the actors portion of this video. But first, how you can win that Amazon gift card. It's actually very simple. Just be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and comment your 3 favorite movies. Simple. And I will announce the winner not in my next video, but the one after, because my next video is coming out very soon, and I want to give this a bit of a chance for, you know, more people to enter. So it's not my next video, it'll be my next video after that where I announce the winner. Now yes, we managed to get the man himself, the first actor of the video, Greg motherfucking Sestro, the recipient of the all-time greatest conversation starter in the history of cinema.
Not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
Yes, Mark from The Room. Greg's favourites are Back to the Future, Sunset Boulevard, Zodiac, The Truman Show, The Talented Mr. Ripley, and getting its second mention of the video, Psycho. As long-time subscribers of the channel would know, one of my favourite movies of last year was Red Rocket, and yeah, I managed to get a response from the lead actress of Red Rocket, Susanna Sun. She says her favourite movies are Another Round, Eyes of My Mother, and Scent of a Woman. And yet again, she turned out to be a really nice person. Yeah. A couple of these people actually kind of like had a bit of a back and forth and just kind of chatted to me about movies, which was kind of cool. So yeah, shout out to anyone like that. But just in general, anyone who responded, hugely appreciated. Next up, if you have had an IMDb account for a long period of time, you may know the infamous movie series, the Birdemic franchise. And yeah, I managed to get the lead protagonist from, I'm pretty sure, every Birdemic movie. I'm pretty sure he's in all of them. Apologies if I pronounce his surname wrong. I'll have it up on the screen. Alan Bag. So I've just finished filming that video, and I have discovered that neither of those attempts were right. It's Alan Bach. Great research, Harry. Well done. I'm not sure. Really sorry. You know, aka the main protagonist in the fucking Birdemic series. Crazy. He says The Silence of the Lambs is his favourite, which is the second movie to get a second mention. John Ortiz, who was in one of my favourite movies of this year, which you would already know, because I've covered it already, The Fallout. He says, Do the Right Thing. And again, just another guy who I had a very brief back and forth with. Seems like a cool guy. Thank you, John Ortiz. Your response is hugely appreciated. Next, and this one made me kind of lose my shit, because if you've seen this one movie in particular, he's in plenty of movies, he's a great actor, but if you've seen this one movie in particular, there's probably a reason for it, because he is in one of my all-time favorite movies, possibly the greatest movie about football ever, and probably the greatest character in any football movie ever. Green Street Hooligans. We managed to get a response from Bover, aka Leo Gregory, and he gave us some really cool responses, because these are all movies that, if you like the gang / hooliganism elements of Green Street, I'd recommend all of them. He definitely has his favourite genre, that's for sure. Leo Gregory's favourites are Nil by Mouth, Chopper, Scarface, Menace to Society, and Juice. Now for an actor in one of my all-time favourite series, which is a series I will be covering when its finale happens in, I want to say, 2 weeks time, 1 or 2 weeks time. From The Boys, we managed to get none other than Gunpowder. Yes, Sean Patrick Flannery, who, if you haven't seen series 3 of The Boys. He's a pretty big deal in season 3 of The Boys. Yes, we managed to get Gunpowder, and again, he gave us some pretty cool responses. Life is Beautiful, you know, that classic Italian movie, Grease, and 2001: A Space Odyssey. Thank you very much. And finally, one of the actors in one of my all-time favorite movies as a kid, and I watched it not long ago, and it's still an absolute classic. From Cool Runnings, I managed to get Raleigh D. Lewis, aka Junior Bevel. Yeah, kind of surreal. And his favorite movies are To Sir with Love, Avatar, Moana, Once, Roman Holiday, and The Matrix, which is our third and final movie to get a second mention. Now, as I said, all of these will be on a list in the description on Letterboxd. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe, and if you are subscribed, please click the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos when they come out. Yeah, this is one of my favorite videos I've made, to be honest. This was an absolute blast. This was so much fun. And yeah, let me know what you think of the video, and what you think of the people who responded, and what you think of their responses. Cheers.